Thanks for coming back to the fifth quarter with Memphis Showboats head coach Todd Haley. Now, coach, 2 wins in a row now. I don't think there's any coincidence because, the offense has been steadily improving, progressing, especially since you went to Cole Kelly. But that defense, first 3 weeks, coach, I love you, man. You my guy. And I was watching the game. I was like, oh, Cornell Lake, I respect you, but I don't really know what's going on. First 3 weeks, the defense giving up 33 points a game, 1 turnover, 379 yards, 3 sacks. But these last 2 weeks, coach, look at those numbers, man. That's down to giving up 10 points a game, forcing 7 turnovers, allowing 242 yards, getting 2.5 sacks a game. Thanks to our guy, because Matt Enfield, not only is he a reporter, he's a producer too, and he's a graphics guy. He put all these great graphics together. Coach, just talk about how this defense has been playing the last couple of weeks.
Well, it's just what I said. It's part of the process. I mean, when you don't have a preseason, you don't get to go through that part of the growth. So you're learning on the fly, and coaches are learning on the fly. What do we have? Who does what well? Where can we plug? We've added some players that have come in and made an impact. It's all part, that accelerated process of learning about the guys so you can put them in position to succeed. And on all sides of the ball, that's all you're really trying to do is give guys the best chance to be the best they can be and not try to fit square pegs in round holes. And I think Cornell and the staff have done a great job of figuring that out. It's starting to pay off.
Now, Coach, I got to ask you this question because I know how it goes, and not only in team meetings but coaches meetings when a unit is not specifically playing as well as they need to play. Sometimes heads can butt and things can get a little heated. People get called out. How did you manage that situation when you see players who may not be doing what they need to do? You don't necessarily might not say it to them, but you say it to the defensive coordinator or the coordinator or their position coach.
Yeah, I said it last week with Jeff McCulloch. He was on the cusp of not getting a uniform, and we made sure that Cornell and Brock Marion and those guys sat and talked to him and said, hey, for you to get you're the last guy on the list that you're either getting one or not. But if we give you a helmet for this game, you got to contribute on special teams and defense. And he showed out and showed up. Or showed up and showed out. So, sometimes it's as little a thing as just giving somebody a couple reps at a certain position that hasn't gotten reps, and then that player that's getting pulled out for a couple plays is saying, "Whoa, wait a minute." That means I got to be better. So, it's all the tricks of the trade of coaching. I mean, you're always trying to push buttons as best you can. And, I'm just grateful I got a great group of guys here coaching with me. We have great conversations and communication, and then try to translate that to the players as best we can.
And talking about translation, Coach, it's like your offensive line is a lot more sturdy now. It's like they're coming together and working together as one unit, and that defensive line is getting pushed. It's just like overall the team and the mentality of the team it's a physical mentality that's starting to saturate everybody's body.
Yeah, and Dave Rosano, our GM, has done a great job. Our line now is starting to look like, and we had some injuries that really hurt us early on up front. But when you watch them get off the bus, I mean, you always say, we look good getting off the bus. Now it's got to translate, but we look like a group that has a chance. The biggest thing is, and I talked about this, a couple weeks ago. Cornell talking to the team. He was on that Steelers '89 team that got their butts beat the first 2 weeks of the season. And I said, get up and talk about what turned it around. It's confidence. It's hard work and confidence. And our guys are definitely starting to gain confidence, which is a great thing.
And talking about somebody gaining confidence, Showboats got a kicker, Alex Kessman. I've said it before. People that know me, I don't really like kickers and punters. Because to me, every time I play football, we out there sweating and knocking heads. They'll be over there chilling in the shade. But Alex Kessman is one of those players that Coach Haley had to sit down and talk to, had to sit him down. But ever since he sat him down, Alex Kessman been kicking him out. We're going to meet Alex Kessman and catch up and show you all some of the great things he's been doing with his foot on the fifth quarter.